Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. It is Sunday, so that means it's time for another week's weigh-in. Alright, so happy Sunday, everybody. First of all, if you are on my Instagram, and I've been doing the daily, good morning videos, I'm going to keep those Monday through Friday. It's a lot to do every single day. Like, I know it seems silly because it's just a 9-second to 13-second video, but trying to think of something every single day puts a lot of pressure on my head, and then I get all wonky. So Monday through Friday, that way it's easier to pick themes, and I'm going to keep up with that. So anyway, this week, I implemented some changes. I was really wanting to get that scale moving a little bit more because, I've been fluctuating the same 3 pounds for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I don't know, since March 8th. I've been fluctuating the same 3 pounds. And typically when I would get it off, the next week I would gain. And so I was really wanting to not gain this week. Don't know what was going on and still don't fully know. And I believe a lot of it has to do with, I'm convinced that it has to do with the fact that with this pandemic, I'm not moving enough. I'm not moving as much. And sometimes it's hard to. So I started last week, I switched to iTrack Bites rather than using the WW app because that way I could keep an eye on my calories. And that really did seem to make a big difference as far as my food choices went, because several times when I was at like the 2,200 calorie mark, I'd be like, oh, well, I could have a banana, it's 0 points. And I wasn't really hungry. It was just more the fact that it's 0 points and I have them or whatever. And then I look and I'm like, oh, I'm at like 2,200 calories for the day. Maybe I shouldn't, because I want to keep around the 2,200 calorie goal. Technically, the apps say I can go to 2,900 calories. I don't want to have that many calories. I just don't. And I'm kind of glad I didn't based off of this week's weigh-in. But yeah, that banana would have upped me another 110 calories. So I'm glad I didn't do that. So it is keeping me aware of what I am putting in my body and making better choices, especially since I'm home all the time, it is hard to not want to snack on food because it's there. And even if it's 0 points, again, doesn't mean it's 0 calories. So that has been helpful. Also, at the beginning of the week, whoa, almost dropped Baby Yoda. At the beginning of the week, I was doing great as far as exercise goes. I was doing the Planet Fitness workouts. I was going on my walks. It was wonderful. Then Thursday, I fell off the bandwagon. I did not do the exercise that I wanted to do. And I did get my steps in. I didn't go for a walk. It was raining, but I went to Walmart and walked around a lot in there. So I still got my 10,000 steps in. But I didn't do the workout. And then Friday, I didn't do the workout. And it was raining. And I couldn't think of an excuse to go to the dang store again. And I don't want to keep going to the store and being around people. That's kind of the opposite of what we're supposed to be doing. So I did not hit my step goal. And yesterday, it was pouring. Like, yesterday was hardcore. Like, it's so nice to see the sun behind me. But it was pouring hardcore, like rain going sideways, very windy. Could not go out for a walk. I could have still exercised. I could have. But my brain, I did not want to have sore muscles and affect my weigh-in. That I don't love about myself. I should have just went ahead and worked out. If there was a gain, there was a gain. And I would have known it was from sore muscles. But I didn't. It's weird how my brain interprets those things and the things that we do close to a weigh-in that we want to change. Last Saturday, I did go for like a very long walk because I wanted to affect the change. This Saturday, I couldn't, and I didn't want to exercise. I walked around the house, but yeah. But anyway, enough of the excuses, enough of the whatever. Let's get to the results. My weigh-in this week is 316.6. So I finally got back to that. I got past where I wanted to be, so that made me happy. My lowest was 316.2. I'm at 316.6, but I'm under 316, which is what I've been wanting to do. Because if you guys remember, that was a goal a long time ago that I hit. I hit it on the 8th of last month. And I haven't hit it yet since. So anyway, so I got that. So I lost 0.6 pounds this week for a grand total of 60.2 off. Now, I'm happy. That is great. It is over half a pound gain. And the goal for weight loss should be between half a pound and 2 pounds. But again, because I'm real, it still kind of bums me out. Because despite the Friday and Saturday, I worked my butt off as far as exercise and getting my steps in. And every single day I worked my butt off staying in my calories, in my points. And I just feel like I deserve a bigger loss. But that's not how it works. The scale is still moving in the direction I want. And so then that got me thinking, like, I used to measure myself for a little bit there when I was working out more. So let's do some measurements. This made me feel so much better. So first of all, I'm going to try to sit center so I can put them side by side of the last time I measured myself and then today. So I'll start with the waist. This time it is 48.5, which is a full pound or full inch larger than where I used to be. That was kind of, whoops. My hips are now 47.5, which is 1.5 inches smaller than where I used to be. My chest is 48 inches, which is 1.5 inches smaller than it used to be. My arms are 16, which is exactly the same as what I used to be. My thighs are 31. My thighs, the things that I hate most about my body. Well, that and my stomach, but my thighs, because they cause so many issues wearing pants. I am 31 inches, which is a full inch smaller than it used to be. My calves are 19, which is 0.2 inches smaller than it used to be. And my neck is 16.5, which is half an inch smaller than it used to be. So all around, I have lost 5.2 inches on my body. That makes me feel so much better about the scale not moving the way I want it to move. Because again, with exercise, with fitness, I'm working on my body shape. My waist might be a little bit bigger, but it is starting to get closer to matching my hips. Because right now, like hourglass, but like a saggy, weird hourglass is what my body shape is. But with my waist going out a little bit and my hips still going in, it's getting a little bit more straight, which is kind of cool. So that made me feel so much better. I am happy about that. So the scale might not show what I want it to show. I want it to move. I want it to keep moving, especially since we've been bored a lot. I've been online shopping a lot, and so many things I want to get have a 300-pound weight limit, and 316.6 is where I'm at. So it's very frustrating that I'm like, I am so close, because the new chair that I bought is a 300-pound weight limit. I thought it was 350. It's 300. I just bought a cot to honestly lay out in the sun and maybe get a little color on my skin, and also in case I decide to go camping, whatever. And it has a 300-pound weight limit. So different things like that make me a little bit nervous. Being 316.6, I want to get under 300 pounds. I look forward to the day that happens, and it will happen. I am 100% convinced it's going to happen. It's just going to take a little while. So yeah, so that is all that I have to do to have all I have to say about my weight loss. I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm okay with where I'm going. I'm glad that I measured. And for you guys that get frustrated about the scale, pull out measuring tape. Start measuring yourself, because it is amazing how that affected my mood. Because honestly, this morning when I stepped on it, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go for a 5-mile walk. I am going to not eat anything until noon and step on that scale again, because I was very frustrated, especially because, again, being real, I stepped on the scale yesterday and I was 0.2 pounds lighter than where I am today. Very frustrating. Normally the day before, and this is, again, the psychological aspect of it, normally the day before my weigh-in, I am up, like sometimes as much as 2 pounds higher than what I am the next day. So when I stepped on the scale and I was 316.4 yesterday, I was like, I'm going to probably be like 315 tomorrow. Yes. And then I step on the scale and it's 316.6. So I psychologically damaged myself a little bit with that type of thinking, which is all part of the journey. It's all things that we're learning. And now because of this, I guarantee I will know that I am not going to expect a bigger loss if I do step on the scale a day ahead. I know last week I said I was going to step on the scale every day and I didn't. But yeah, so anyway, that is all I've got for today. Please like my video, please comment, please subscribe. Let me know how your weigh-ins are going. Let me know how your week is going. And I will talk to you guys later.